Hey guys, it's Saga from TechWorks, and today we are going to unbox and take our first look at the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max. After failing to get it in the flash sales and after a long wait, I finally managed to purchase the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max from one of the Mi Home stores in Pune. They just had a handful of phones available and I was fortunate enough to get one of those. All they had were the 6GB RAM and 128GB storage variant in interstellar black color. So I had no other choice but to get this one for 17,999 rupees. If you happen to watch my unboxing of the Redmi Note 9 Pro, this video is going to be like a deja vu for you because everything right from the color scheme of the box to the color of the phone that I got is same as the Redmi Note 9 Pro. Let me just go ahead and cut this seal and let us take a look inside the box. First thing that we get is this white envelope which holds the SIM tray removal pin, a user guide for the phone, and a thin, dark, flexible TPU case to protect the back of your phone from scratches and fingerprints. Then we have the phone itself in this interstellar black color. I will keep it aside for a few moments as we take a look at the 33-watt charger that comes in the box and the USB Type A to Type C cable for charging and data transfer. Those are all the things that we get in the box. Let me keep them aside and get back to the phone. After removing all the stickers from the back, this is how the Note 9 Pro Max looks like. Other than the mention of the 64-megapixel camera, it looks exactly like the Redmi Note 9 Pro. We get a thin film screen protector pre-installed. It is not of the best quality, but it is still nice to have some kind of protection to the screen until I get a good quality tempered glass screen protector. It does get Gorilla Glass 5 protection to the front and back, but since the back is also made of glass, it catches a lot of fingerprints. So I'm going to use it with this case on most of the time. With protection to the back, it also adds a lot of grip to the phone and a lip at the front to keep the display raised. Speaking of the display, it is the exact same 6.67-inch IPS LCD with a resolution of 2400 by 1080 pixels as we saw on the Note 9 Pro. Colors look nice, viewing angles are excellent, and it gets bright enough to be easily viewable in bright sunlight. There is a dot notch at the top for the 32-megapixel front-facing camera. It is at the center and we never have a lot of information being displayed there, so it barely gets in your way. Above the display, we get the speaker grill, and overall bezels around the screen are pretty much same as we see on most other budget smartphones. Moving on to the back, as I mentioned before, we again get Gorilla Glass 5 protection. And the only thing that we find here, other than the Redmi branding, is this squarish quad camera module. And this camera module is also protected by the Gorilla Glass 5. Main camera gets a 64-megapixel sensor with f1.9 aperture and 26mm lens. Then there is an 8-megapixel camera with 13mm ultra-wide-angle lens and f2.2 aperture. Followed by a 5-megapixel macro camera with f2.4 aperture and a 2-megapixel depth sensor again with f2.4 aperture. If you have been following the channel for some time, you know that a very detailed camera review of this Redmi Note 9 Pro Max is coming up in the next few days. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel and have your notifications turned on. Taking a look around the device, all the buttons and ports are exactly the same as they were on the Note 9 Pro. At the bottom, we have everyone's favorite 3.5mm audio jack on the left, USB Type-C port for charging and data transfer, a microphone for phone calls, and a speaker grill. On the right side, we have a physical fingerprint sensor hidden under the power button, just like the one on the POCO X2, and the volume up and down buttons above it. I really like having a physical fingerprint sensor because it is usually much faster and accurate than the in-display ones on the budget smartphones. At the top, we have the secondary noise cancelling microphone and an IR blaster. And on the left side, we have the SIM tray. This is a triple SIM slot tray, which means you can use 2 nano SIM cards and a micro SD card at the same time. Now for the internals, it packs in the same Snapdragon 720G processor as the Note 9 Pro. And you get 6 or 8GB of RAM with 64 or 128GB of internal storage. All of this is powered by a massive 5020 mAh non-removable battery. I haven't had this phone for long enough to run its battery down, but when it eventually runs out of juice, there is a 33-watt fast charger included in the box. It comes with the latest version of MIUI 11 running on top of Android 10, and while I am still not a fan of this UI, overall experience seems to be pretty smooth so far. I hate the fact that there is too much bloatware installed on Redmi smartphones out of the box, and their ads in the UI and spam notifications are just getting out of hand. You will have to take a long time to limit these ads and the notifications that you see by going into the settings of each pre-installed app, and while you are at it, also uninstall all the bloatware that you can. I have had this phone for less than a day, so I can't really say much about its overall performance. Internals are same as the Redmi Note 9 Pro, so if we go based on that, it is going to be pretty smooth sailing for everyone who is going to get this phone. But I will have more to say about it in my full review after I use it for a few weeks. What I can tell you now is that this phone looks and feels very good in my hands. It is big and tall, so it might not be for everyone, but that extra heft brings in a bigger display and a significantly larger battery, so I think most people who like big phones will welcome this change and get used to it in a few days. Now the Note 9 Pro was an amazing budget smartphone, but its cameras are really not up to the mark. I'm hoping things will be different for the Note 9 Pro Max. We will obviously have to wait for my camera review to know this for certain. Until then, if you are looking to buy the Redmi Note 9 Pro Max, I will leave a link to it in the description section and you can get it in the next sale on Amazon. That is it for this video guys. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe to the channel for more quality tech videos like this. You can also check out some of the other videos from this channel. This has been Sagar and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care.